Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your rest of the year reading for 2024. This is for all Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, cross-watching for your favorite Cancer. Thank you for taking your time. I'm going to do 2 overarching energies, a 7 cards tarot spread, and then we're going to do a sneak peek for 2025 for all Cancers. So for the rest of this year, now this is from whenever you're watching it through 2024. And even if it's beyond that, I feel like there's messages here for you. Card number 5 is growth. So you're going to do some more growing by the end of this year if you haven't already done so. There could be things growing in your life, seeds you've planted. You could be seeing seeing things come to fruition. Let's see what the other overarching energy is. Ooh, poised. Card number 48. You are ready to receive. You've planted the seeds. You've planted the seeds, and now you're ready to receive. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some fun things happening for you the rest of this year. If you're receiving some things that you've been waiting for, that you've been wishing for, that you've been working towards. Really beautiful message for you, Cancers. So I'm going to do a 7 card spread. I read intuitively. If you're subscribed, thank you. You know how I generally do this. But if you're not subscribed and you like the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. In a spread, each card has a meaning, a specific meaning. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know what the card is and what the meaning is and how it applies. But I'm also going to read intuitively. So if I get any other messages, I certainly will let you know. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. Remember I just said, you've got growth here. You've planted seeds and they're definitely coming to fruition. This is in your past position, the Fool card. Beautiful position. And the intention for this reading in the past would be this past year, from January on. It's the Fool card, setting your intentions, taking risks, taking chances, doing things differently, feeling maybe at the beginning of this year, you were feeling optimistic. There were things that you did this year that you are going to be fruitful for you in the future. Maybe you did some things differently this year that you have never, maybe you did some things you never did before, like jump out of an airplane. But the Fool card at the beginning of the year says that you started this year optimistic, hopeful, and I believe that the things that you've done this year are going to come to fruition. Then you have your card now is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is that loving energy. It is an offer of love, but because it's the present energy for you right now, Cancers, I would say it's you pursuing things that feel good to your heart. We are in the holiday season, so maybe you do feel good about that. You'll be spending time with people you love. It could be a gift of love coming in for you, a proclamation of love as well. But really it's about, I feel, you wanting to do things that make your heart feel good. You're not going to waste your time doing things that don't feel good for the rest of this year. And then in your future, wow, the King of Swords. So being very clear about where you want to go, leveling up. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you got promotions this year, new jobs, new positions, feel more clear-minded going into 2025. This would be your future would be into next year. Like, you're going to be more focused, right? The King of Swords is very logical. He really doesn't think with his heart, but when I see the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords with that Fool card, I think that you probably have a good balance of the emotional and the head and the heart, and we do need a balance of that. But if your heart tends to take over for you, this is the King of Swords is you tapping into that head part, the logic, and doing things. This is like communicating clearly and keeping your emotions out of it. Then, there you are, the King of Cups. This is you now. This card does represent you in this spread. And the King, so you have 2 kings here. Wow, really strong energy. The King of Cups, highly intuitive, a king of the water signs, stays calm in a storm, has learned to, control his emotions, is generous to others. You may be also a boss. When you're the King of Cups, the kings are the rulers. So there may be some of that going on. Or you may just feel, since this represents you now, like since the beginning of the year, you really have come a long way in your personal growth. I love that. And maybe you're feeling like your authentic self as well, which is really, really healthy. So the situation or people around you is the Four of Pentacles. So this card has come up a lot, and it's come up in this position a lot, okay? And I really do shuffle these cards. So this is a card of control. Now, it means different things for different people because, like, a lot of different people are watching this video. For me as a reader, it's if there's something you need to gain control over in your life, you've got to do it. It's an alignment of, this is just what I said, aligning your heart and your head. That's what this card says to do. Align your heart and your head and gain control over the things in your life. If there is a controlling person in your life, I feel like you need to let them go. If you're trying to control something that's out of your control, like another person, you have to let that go. But ultimately, I feel like this is you taking control of your own life. And when you have these two kings of the heart and the head, I feel like that's happening for you. So I think that the rest of this year, you're just going to be feeling stronger and more in control. The advice is the Two of Wands. It's a doubling energy. It's expansive. It's growth. It's excitement. It's travel. You might be planning a trip. If you have planted seeds with the Fool, this could be that growth coming in. You've got the growth card. So I think that you're going to be seeing whatever investments pay off, or your hard work pay off, or your job pay off for you here with the Two of Wands. Some of you may be connecting with people from another overseas or another state or another country, with that World card looking out over the water. But it's an expansive, exciting energy. It's very positive. And with this poised, it could be you're ready to receive whatever the benefits are from that Two of Wands. And the outcome is the Eight of Cups. And this has come out a lot in these readings as well. You're ready to walk away from, leave behind anything that doesn't feel good to you. Wonderful. Do it, Cancers. Do it. Let things go that you don't need. Walk away for good. Let it go. You don't need it. It doesn't live here anymore. You've got all these things going on, you know? So let's see what we have for you. This is going to be a little sneak peek at 2025. I've got another deck, same cards, but another little deck. So let's see what we have to say here for all Cancers. Wow, King of Pentacles for 2025. So you have three kings here. It's a really strong energy of you being a high achiever. So I love it. So this is your future. This is your future. This is you now. You know, he's the richest king, stable, generous, wealthy, feeling at the top of your game, but also emotionally very steady and stable. Two of Pentacles. This came up a lot too. So did the King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, you know, you've got these Four Pentacles here that you're trying to control. The Two of Pentacles says, you know what, you're letting go of what you don't need. You're able to easily balance your work and home life. It is a card of balance. And there's infinite possibilities with that giant infinity symbol. Check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification, or to see if these cards, because some of these cards really have come up in so many of the readings that there may be more messages for you if you watch your rising or moon sign. But the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance and feeling balanced for 2025. And then look at that. This is why I like to use different decks. Same message. King of Cups. Pay attention to this one. Be your authentic self. You know what? Do not let your emotions control you. He's also highly intuitive. Trust your intuition, Cancers. Trust that the seeds that you planted are growing. Trust that the opportunities are coming in for you. Trust that the things that you let go of and you leave behind are in your best and highest good, so that you can grow as a person, so that you can have this growth in your life where you can feel more balanced, more steady, more stable, more secure, so you can express yourself clearly, so you can gain wealth and stability. I love this reading for you. Thank you so much for watching, Cancers, and I hope you have a very happy new year.